Dr. Anthony Russell, traveling on Jetstar flight JQ353, service bound to Napier.
Day 4 right now. We were supposed to fish with a really well-known and respected guide today, but the weather here, although it looks good, there was a cyclone before we got here and all the rivers are washed out, so that was a bust. So now we're in a national park. Honestly, I just forgot the name, and Tasman, although we're probably saying it wrong. What's up, guys? Day 3 on the South Island right now. We just spent 2 days in Nelson, didn't really record. We were planning on fishing there with a guide, well-known guide, that I've been following on YouTube for quite some time, but the rivers are all washed out. So we just kind of ended up exploring some of the national parks. But currently right now, driving through another national park and working our way south. We're gonna be driving the entire South Island on the West Coast for the next 2 weeks. So some really cool stuff coming up. Okay, so someone needs to explain in the comments what is going on here. We've seen this a few times this trip, where it almost looks like elk or reindeer. They're not elk.
Caribou?
They're not caribou. I have no idea what they are, but it's a farm type of deer, and they're huge, and they are everywhere. So someone say what they are. Low-key, I think we found a fishable spot, guys. Very possible. Check this out. Wow. Well, that's sick. Let's investigate.
Do you want to tell the people what happened?
Sure. Okay, no luck here, guys. I did get eaten by a fish on a fly, but one of the moments right beforehand, I had the line nick a rock, and the moment I set, just broke right off. So, finally got a fish to eat on this New Zealand trip. Really cool water, check it out. But it did not work out as planned. Let's quickly talk about what just happened. So, I stupidly drove down to the gravel right there. On the way out, got stuck in here. I was able to back it out twice and still was getting stuck going out. So what I did was, there's a log there, you can barely see it right there, and a log there. And I laid them down flat where I was getting stuck and then drove directly over them. And we're out. Simple as that.
Yeah, simple.
Wouldn't have been good because there's no service for like 100 miles right here. And I don't think we would have been able to call a tow truck. So, anyways, back to it. Alright guys, so we got to our Airbnb, which is pretty much just a cabin on a cliff by the ocean, and no internet, no Wi-Fi, no anything. The guy drew up a map for us. This is the map. Basically, long story short, we're gonna drive back across this bridge that we came to get in here, go find this little secondary bridge, walk 20 meters, and we'll find a cave filled with glowworms. So I'm gonna try and show that to you guys. Then, once we see the glowworms, we walk back across the bridge, 50 meters, and then walk into this big cave, and right in here is filled with penguins. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Alright guys, we're on the hunt for worms and penguins. We found the penguin lair. Danger, rockfall hazard. Looks pretty sick. And in the lair of the penguins. Get ready. Hopefully we see him. think we're out of luck.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a penguin up there.
Oh my God.
There's a penguin up there. Alright guys, hang tight. I don't know if you can see that, but that is a little penguin.
Can you still see him?
Yeah, straight up ahead. Those are the noises of angry penguins, guys. And they waddled farther into the cave.
Oh.
Okay, that was nuts. Never thought in my trip to South Island would we be this far in a cave searching for penguins. Interesting.
That's so cool.
Definitely interesting. Currently walking to where we're staying tonight. We're staying in a little one-room cabin with no power or chargers or anything. Here we are. Home sweet home. You got a couch, 2 books, 2 flashlights, and the bed. Quite the setup, but it will do. It's also 40 degrees out, so there's that as well. Pretty cool spot. We stayed here for like, I want to say $30. The benefits of traveling with Airbnb are very strong. Anyways, it's like 7 in the morning and we're heading out now, so I'm trying not to beat it too loud. Forgot to add that this is actually the toilet for the 2 cabins. It actually is a little bit nicer than it looks. Pretty solid. Got an actual toilet. Right in the middle of the jungle. So in the middle of the night last night, we walked across this bridge. Thing is, we couldn't see that sign. Whoops.
Go ahead.
Let's go check this cave out, guys.
Say it again. I don't know.
Here's the cave of the penguins.
No, she's getting the view first.
Washed out road right here, guys. Super sketchy. No! Oh well.
Whoa.
Cool. Check this out. That's what's up. So no joke, guys, this cafe is pretty much the first legitimate establishment that we've seen for probably, I don't know, like 150 miles, something like that. It's been quite some time. First time we've seen tourists for like 2 days. The west coast of New Zealand is really, really in the middle of nowhere. But like, check out this touristy attraction right now that we're gonna check out. Pancake rocks and blowholes. This is crazy looking. We're not at the pancake rocks. Apparently, well, this is a limestone formation, but apparently they have no idea why they formed the way they did. It's something that's still a mystery to science, and it looks sweet. You don't see much cliff formations like this in Miami, that's for sure. Surge pool. This would not be a good place to fall in. So the really crazy thing about this road is the feats, the architectural feats that were accomplished in just creating it. So like, for example, this structure right here is used to divert a waterfall over the road. And then right beyond it, that structure right there is used to divert rock falls from hitting and crushing the road. I mean, just look downwards and see how this road is pretty much built right into the side of the mountain, so it's just absolutely mind-blowing. And this goes on through the entire mountain range across the middle of New Zealand. What do you guys think? Should I put up the drone right now?
Yes.
All right, we only have one person here. It's Rachel. And that truck. Rachel, what's it gonna be, yes or no?
I think yes.
What? I couldn't hear you.
Yes.
That's too much.